Here is the walkthrough of the LinkedIn Outreach OS. You have here the navigation on the left side and the big portion for the leads on the right side. We have 4 views. One is the board, in which you can move around into different statuses that leads whether to new, to requested, to connected, and to closed or lost. The next one, the hot view, displays the leads that are almost closed. You have here the chart as well to see how many leads are in a particular status. And we have the all tab to see all of the leads that are grouped into different statuses. In this system, the first routine is checking notifications in your LinkedIn to see whether a lead accepted your request, and you can change the status from requested to connected using this toggle, or you can do so by clicking on this button. The next section is whether a lead replied to you. So for example, this person replied to me, so I can log an interaction and to see here whether I click on this one, interaction added. When you open the lead, you will be able to see that there's a new log with today's date. I've also added check unread messages on LinkedIn, so it can be easily navigated to. Next on the routine is engage with influencers. This is important to warm up the algorithm, which tells LinkedIn that you're active. And this will bring your profile to people who are relevant to you. So you can list down the influencers here, add a photo, and add their LinkedIn URL. You will be able to see as well the engagement count for each. Engaging with influencers means liking their posts or commenting in their posts, and you can log your interaction with them by opening their page and then adding a new engagement here, typing the content name, and saving the link here for the comment. You would be able to see all of the engagement below, filtered by today, yesterday, and all, to see everything that you have done in the previous days. Next on the routine is to add and connect. This is where you're able to see your target market references and your qualifiers. In LinkedIn, you are able to save your searches as well, so you can save it here for the link for easy navigation. The next one is adding new leads. So you either click on this button, type the name and profile link, or you can do so using the Save to Notion Google Chrome extension. Once you have an ample lead count, you can now send requests to them, connection requests. You can open this lead and then you can follow the connection request guide. So pre-qualify them based on your qualifiers, read on their full profile page, about, experience, and features sections. Check as you go, like the 2 most recent posts and comment on each to build algorithm as well. List 3 things that made you curious or interested with their profile, and use it as a basis to send a connection request note to them. Once you're able to send a connection request to them, let's change the status to requested. This now would be available in this view, send request. We have 2 buttons here. One is add new connect requested lead. So this means this bypassing the new status and directly going to requested. This is useful when you are on LinkedIn and you found a profile that you want to connect to, and immediately you send a connect request to them. You can use this button to add the new lead in this database or in this view. The second button is to check the sent invitation. So this is a direct link to the LinkedIn invitation manager so that you can easily navigate to that page. The last section on this page is the connection request note templates. I've added the ChatGPT prompt which you can use and customize based on what your current role is, so that you will be able to craft based on the leads about section. Using that section, you can craft a personalized note to them. I also have a standard connection request note and a personalized connection request note. Next on the routines is the active follow-up. In this page, we have the connected leads, and I've added 2 views specific to this page in which you can add a next follow-up date, which means whether, for example, this Zina Porter, you talk to her and then we agree that to follow up, which is on the next month, let's say October 15. You add that October 15. Now, you could see that in this view, which is not coming. In this page, through the guide, Build Relationship Guide, I've had a checklist to how to build relationships, like to offer gift or use the coffee chat questions, ask questions about their pain points, or share what you do and your experience. Your templates and questions can be seen here. Connection accept message templates. So case study, or you can go through the lead magnet path. And to start off conversations, you can use these coffee chat questions. I added a ChatGPT prompt as well to help you generate your own questions based on what you do. And lastly, service-related questions and answers, whether what you do, you can store here for quick reference. The goal of this system is to bring the leads into a sales or a discovery call where you can discuss their pain points and how you can help them. Let me now discuss the other areas in this system. One is to set up the system. I had this page, configure system, where you can able to set up the target market based on this example, create your saved searches, identify your influencers, add your initial leads, and customize your scripts. Next area is to check duplicates. Let's try this out. So if I go back to active follow-up, I'll duplicate this Zina Potter, and let's go back to check duplicates. You'll now see that there are two Zina Porters in this view that is tagged as name duplicate and link duplicate. Next section is the close and lost, in which these are the end states, so you can view this as archive section. The next page is the chat scripts. This is where the chat scripts are hosted, so these are the original sync blocks. Lastly, to increase your chance of getting a client, I have included guides on how to build a list of high-quality leads from Sales Navigator, how to export the lead list from Sales Navigator, and what are the 5 lead sources via LinkedIn. If you have any questions about this system, please let me know.